Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Near Disney. It's the Wednesday show where us local real estate experts get together and have a chat about the market and our cool listings that are in the area near to Disney, and of course, what's happening in Orlando, all good stuff within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle. All right. Well, as everyone's tuning in to the live stream, feel free to jump into the chat and say hello. Or if you're catching the replay, go on in the comment section, say hello, ask us any questions you like. We're all about viewer engagement here. Just start by introducing ourselves as normal in our Brady Bunch squares here. I'm Elijah Lewis with Florida in Motion Realty. They call me the Prince of Real Estate here on near Disney. I have the pleasure of being joined by Dream Team member.
Hey everyone, I'm Virginia Carlson, also with Florida in Motion Realty, and I'm known as Cinderella on this amazing dream team. So happy you could join us tonight.
Yeah, we're really excited to share with you some cool listing that's come up in the Island Village area, the new construction area of Celebration, as well as some good information about uh, how to go into upgrading or selling your home and the pricing strategies in this modern market. But first, I did want to highlight some real special programs about excuse me, I'm trying about our area
Mm-hmm.
have come back into season, and I definitely want to highlight them. I have seen that. Sorry, I am fighting with my Stream Deck. You might have seen that Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween
Yes.
has already kicked into gear. Halloween's kind of happening earlier and earlier, kind of like Black Friday, really. It's
Yeah.
just that people, they just, all those memes that you always saw about, like, oh, is it too early to celebrate Halloween? Only 100 days or whatever. And that then all of a
Right.
sudden seemed like that really became how we do it now. So it's like the new Christmas. Hey, late August, let's get Halloween going. So basically, August 15th, so this week to October 31st, Halloween night, you have your chance to take in spooky sights and delights at Magic Kingdom Park. And basically, what's new? Um, You've got a chance to meet Mickey and Minnie Mouse together at the Town Square Theater, the Storybook Circus into a happy haunt for families and younger children, Zomb Beats Bash dance party inspired by the film Zombies 4 Dawn of the Vampires.
Yes.
Yes, the very popular Zombies 4 Dawn of the Vampires. But hey, it's a chance to just enjoy. I like the Disney approach to Halloween stuff because it's kind of like I like the cutesy scary rather than like the gory scary of Halloween Horror
Exactly.
Nights sometimes. But I'm glad that Orlando offers both those vibes, like your
Absolutely.
monsters in Halloween Horror Nights with the Universal Studios, and then your kind of cute little here you go. This is my kind of put my these little jack o' lanterns and the
Yeah.
teacups purple. But that's cool. Basically, you have your chance to purchase tickets to that, and it looks like basic bit depending on your age, you will get a good rate.
Yeah.
And the other thing that's come back, of course, it's already time for magical dining has kicked back into gear. That is like, and it's the 20th anniversary. So, they're trying to top themselves by adding more and more participating restaurants from August 15th to September 30th.
Mhm.
Basically, over 100 participating restaurants are going to have a special menu for magical dining, which allows you to uh, get really luxury fine dining food in many cases for like a great price
Mhm.
that you use for date night. Even some Disney Springs restaurants are participating this year. That newer one that opened, the Summer House, I've been there
Yep.
myself. It's a really good menu there, and Jack's Hangar Bar. So you can just browse this 164
Yeah. There's a lot.
participants. So you definitely will continue to highlight this. Let us know if there's anything that you want to highlight from your own like magical dining. Because like out of 164, I'll never get to all of them this year, of course. But if there's anything you want to specially shout out, we'll spread the word around. But that's a good place to. You got to like make a reservation, right?
You do. You have to make a reservation, and they do offer lunch. You can go for lunch or dinner, which is great. It's not just an evening thing.
Okay.
And then they have, you can kind of choose how much you want to spend. There's $40 plates, $60 plates. So depending on your budget and what you want to spend, there's really a lot of options out there. So it's a
lot of
a nice
genre.
event. Mm-hmm.
That's good, from Italian to sushi
Right.
to lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah, underwater grill. Awesome. Oh, and I'll just take this moment to highlight some of our comments here. Mallory, thanks so much for saying hi to both of us.
Hello.
Appreciate you. And Dude and Buggy Jim jumping in saying, how's everyone doing tonight? Doing good. Doing good.
Great. Doing great. Yeah.
Weather's good, and I love to like look out the window in the studio, see it's still blue skies. It's 7 o'clock. So this is one of the things that's fun about being in Central Florida this time of year.
For sure.
So thank you for commenting. We invite any more comments. But I want to jump into the real estate market in this new construction area, Island Village, the newest village of Celebration, the town that was founded by Disney. You have a new listing that maybe you want to shout out, and we'll play an awesome video that we made touring it.
Yeah, we have a great video to go along with this. It's 1858 Island Village Way. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath townhome. It was built in 2022. And when I say that the owner has taken care of this place meticulously, I can't say it enough. It is beautiful inside and just will not disappoint, within walking distance of the gorgeous clubhouse that Island Village has to offer, as well as the local shops and restaurants. It's a great location, really beautiful.
Awesome. So I'll play that video right now so y'all can see it for yourself. Awesome.
Very nice. And we will be having an open house this Saturday, the 23rd, from noon till 3. So come on by and check it out. It's really, really beautiful. Oh, and one thing that's special about this is that the owner had installed a Tesla car charger, which will convey with the home. So
I noticed that they had more and more people. It seems like half the people in Celebration at this point have electric vehicles, or Tesla in particular. A friend of the channel, Amy, who owns Scoop, was just driving around in a Tesla. So that's just awesome to have the homes in the area where Scoop is, be able to have those electric car chargers. So it's one less thing that you have to take upon yourself to add to a home as an improvement. It's just great when these kind of things are already.
Super convenient. It's great.
Oh, hey, we got a comment from Kim. Says it's a great place. Yeah, she got a good eye. Fairy godmother of real estate can tell you what's a good listing. Oh, and great realtors. I'll take that. I'll take that. Awesome. Thanks for watching and for commenting, Kim. One thing I wanted to bring up as well was I saw this article here that said 15th new insurer approved in Florida since reforms. So it's kind of cool to just see that, some people have been asking about like, oh, I'd love to go to Florida, especially or Central Florida, but is it possible to get insurance, because, some of
Mhm.
those years there were hurricanes that came and stuff. But, what's so cool about being in the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle is usually we are among the least impacted when these kinds of things
Right.
happen. And we have still been able to, find good ways to have you get your home purchase insured. And yeah, in while that some of that started around 2022, 2023, or there was a little bit of a pullback on some insurance companies, it's nice to see that we have seen more and more come back in. And now Cape Coral based Vision Insurance Exchange is set to launch in November, writing policies statewide, I guess,
Mhm.
except for Monroe County, but that doesn't really affect the near Disney uh, branding. So basically, yeah, next year the company will offer policies on the voluntary market, which means that independent agents will be able to offer the company's policies to customers who are shopping for insurance. So just
Right.
wanted to let people know that don't let that be a hesitation to your Florida home dreams. We'll
Mhm.
try to have conversations with you and put you in touch with all our Rolodex to get you taken care of.
Absolutely.
And one more thing I just kind of I thought was a good discussion topic I found on this page called List Reports Inc. This calls about the myth versus facts for the current real estate market. And I thought that some really cool topics got brought up that, could uh, be hazards you could avoid for achieving your real estate goals.
Mhm.
So on the buyer side, a lot of people going in thinking like, oh, I'm just going to rent forever because it's just too hard. The prices keep going up and it's too hard to save 20% down on my dream home. Well, while 20% can help avoid PMI and secure some better loan terms, there are more loan options that allow for lower down payments, kind of like with the wonderful contact we had as a guest on the show last week, Sol Nicoletti with the mortgage firm. She could, show you about how little down payment you could do. And as well
Right.
as we on that show, we talked about down payment assistance so that you don't have to feel like there's this insurmountable like 100 or 200, 300 grand that you need to just plunk down all at once to live in live in a great home.
Mhm.
And now kind of shifting over to the seller side, there's this myth, and I like to talk about this, that you should price your home high for negotiation. And I think that you might agree, Virginia, that sometimes the sellers maybe don't understand the buyer's mentality in the current market. They say like, oh, let's just price peak above market or whatever, because they'll just throw us an offer, a low ball anyway. They expect that the second they list, they're just going to be all these offers that come in, and they're going to just be, maybe low ball and just the can't hurt kind of mentality. But
Yeah, but a lot of times that might backfire because it might be intimidating for a buyer if they see the price as high and then, what they can afford or what they want to offer. They might think to themselves, "Oh, it's never going to be accepted," and they
yeah,
walk away.
sometimes like the mentality is like buyers don't want to make offers, even just maybe it's a point of just uncomfort or not wanting to
Mhm.
be insulting or
Right.
pride or something. They just don't want to have their offer rejected, so they're not going to oftentimes submit an offer unless they feel fairly confident it's going to be
Exactly.
accepted. And
Mhm.
when we're working with you, I mean, we do our best to kind of get on the phone with the seller's agent and feel out how much flexibility there is or if there's any motivation. Not
Right.
all listing. It's always great when you have those listings where the first words are in all capital letters, motivated seller, but
Yeah.
sometimes they don't spell it out for you quite like that. So I would just say, let us walk you through the comps and
Mhm.
really use that as a guide to just kind of pricing it right so that it can uh, sell faster. Because we'll also, I mean, if you want to try for a high price, we'll just try to set your expectations for time on the market. That's
Right.
one thing that is also shown on listings is active days on the market. Say, okay, similar homes priced really high here. It's been sitting for 182 days. So I think that we could kind of expect a similar thing if we took this path. So if you want to work on a longer timeline, you're not in a hurry to leave, that we could talk about that. But most people just want to get the offer, sell quick, move on with their life, because
Exactly.
you can start thinking about your next house.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the next house, you should wait for the perfect market before you buy. That's a pitfall, because I think the market crashed really hard once, like
Yeah.
15 years ago or more at this point,
Yeah. Yeah. It
and
was about
and people just keep hoping or expecting, in some cases, from the buyer's point, that maybe that'll happen again. They'll get lucky and they'll catch it,
Mhm.
but that's not necessarily a guarantee. We just kind of see over time, kind of like the stock market, kind of like a lot of investment assets, um, the prices gradually go up, and they don't really fall back down like in
Plummet
'08.
down. Right. Right.
Or at least it's just not something you should count on to like put your whole life on hold, or because some people, if you were waiting, if you were was thinking about it in 2018, 2019, and then all of a sudden 2020, 2021 came around, and like
Yeah.
30% plus increases happened on prices. There's still people that we deal with who are kicking themselves, or mortgage rates that were at a certain level and then
Mhm.
they went up. So there's just all these factors: home prices and mortgage rates. But the good news is, at least you could refinance a mortgage down the road, but you can't like reprice it with that old seller down the road. You can't.
Right. Exactly.
Yes, can I buy it for less? Yeah, even if you worked out some kind of seller financing deal. So yeah, delaying home ownership can mean missing out on opportunities and
Yeah.
potentially equity gains. So I thought that was a good little conversation.
Yeah. That's definitely good.
But then we'll throw it over kind of from the seller side, or when if you've just bought a new home and you got some money for improvements side, kitchen upgrades. Tell us what you found.
Yeah. So I think this definitely applies to both new buyers and sellers. Whether you want to upgrade your kitchen because you want to enjoy it yourself or you're planning on selling, there are some upgrades that a lot of times we like to talk about budget friendly projects you can do to improve your space, but sometimes there are some pricey upgrades that are definitely worth it. And when it comes to the kitchen, that's one of the first things that people want to see in the home. So we have 5 amazing kitchen upgrades that are worth the money, and I don't think you will regret. The first one is an integrated trash can. So having this installed in your cabinetry will free up floor space and also hide your receptacle. So if you're
That pull-out drawer where the
yeah,
trash
like the pull-out
comes out.
trash, maybe right next to the sink, just it opens up the footprint, and so you don't have to kind of walk around the trash can. And if you're redoing the cabinetry, you might as well have that installed, and so it's all hidden. I
Yeah.
definitely think that would be worth the money. Real stone countertops is the next one. Now, composite counters like quartz are beautiful, and they certainly have come a long way. But if you can swing it, I think the real marble is the way to go. It's just,
Mm,
it just has that high end feel. And again, if you can put the money into it, the marble is always worth it in the end. Number 3, we're looking at
I would
high.
add,
What's
sorry,
that?
I would add that when it comes to redoing your countertops, sometimes people, they don't really think, they just think like, I am replacing the countertops, but
Yeah.
like, um, I've seen the trend sort of shift, that there's a lot of times in the older homes you'd see that space where it's the countertop and then there's that bar stool lip with the other little
Yeah.
counter.
Yeah.
Those have become, I'd say, less popular now.
Hmm.
And there's just not as much call for the bar stool seating, and a lot of people have just kind of opted for like one single
Big
level,
flat. Yeah.
larger flat countertop.
Yeah.
It's just maybe something, if you want to be trendy, it's something to consider. I redid my kitchen,
Yeah.
demoed all the stuff. I got rid of the Formica and I put on, stone
Yeah.
counters. And I just, silly me, just thought about, oh, I'll just replace what was already there. And I kept my bar stool thing. And the more I think about it, it's like, I just realized that, oh, I should have just done that.
Flattened it out. Yeah. Like made it one big island kind of thing. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, all things to think about, definitely. And then sometimes people like the waterfall effect on the
Yeah,
sides, but
that's good
I
too.
mean, yeah, there's all sorts of configurations. And so the next one we're going to talk about are high end appliances. And I think that people should definitely leave room in their budget for the high end appliances, because after all, that's really what the kitchen is for
Hmm.
for cooking. And a high quality range will have features like induction or built-in smart tech, and just to make the cooking that much easier. Um, they tend to have better aesthetics also. So they will not only boost the value of your home, they will improve your whole cooking experience. And then you can also look into panel ready appliances, in like when you can put the panel of your cabinetry in front of the refrigerator or the dishwasher so that it seamlessly is integrated into the rest of the cabinetry in the kitchen. So
I wish
just
this article had pictures like to accompany, but I definitely I'm tracking with you. Uh,
yeah.
do you prefer the double oven or just like the big old one?
I like a double oven and
You
then a
do.
separate range. Yeah, I really do. In my house right now, I have a stove that has two ovens, and it really is helpful. Um, and it just, I like the feature, especially on like holidays when you have a lot of cooking to do. To have two ovens is
Yes.
awesome.
That is pretty sweet. You
Yeah.
set the temperatures differently.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
Becky comments: stone and granite countertops definitely worth it. I use my kitchen a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
people who love to cook, no, the kitchen is the make or break for some of these listings.
for sure.
That is the great family center, the glue
Hmm.
that holds the family together in some cases.
It is. It really is. Everybody likes to eat. Um, so the next thing we have on the list are recessed range hoods. So range hoods allow for the exhaust liner to be hidden inside, like a design element installed above the cooktop, and then you can frame it in wood and then match the wood to your cabinet. So really, it just gives you the option of kind of creating any kind of look that you want when it's hidden behind there. It's just a
Yeah.
good thing to think
I
about.
like the last comment. Anything really important to you? Because at the end of the day, like
Yeah,
these are models. Like it's your house. Don't don't do it for some TV show that's never going to be in your home, or some
exactly.
people who are never going to come to visit, or some standard that you don't even care about. Like I did
Yeah,
my kitchen all blue, and I picked like blue uh, flooring in my like wood that I did, and it
exactly.
just suits my mood. It has I made it work. I made it tasteful. It's just at the end, it's just got to feel like home to you. And resale
Seriously,
value, if you went with good stuff
I
that's at
think
least
it's okay.
quality, someone will appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want dark green or black cabinets, then go for it. Paint them the color that you want and use the
Exactly.
hardware that you want.
So okay, that'll be $2,000 years from now. Oh well, or a credit
Yeah,
when I'm selling or whatever. But you
yeah,
got
or
to
like
live your life.
you got to live how you want. Like, what do you want, a built-in coffee maker or something, cool like that? That's something you use every day and you love. Then, by all means, you should definitely do something that is important to you.
Awesome. Well, yes, thank you for sharing
Yes.
that. Good amount of people watching tonight. Awesome. Appreciate all the viewership. Definitely love it if you could hit the like button, or if you've been tuning in with us, please subscribe. Definitely helps us reach other people. The last thing I just want to throw in, OrlandoDateNightGuide.com is a cool way to just always know like what's new, what's happening in Orlando, or any like holiday themed events, or just news about just new restaurants or bars
Hmm.
or anything that opens up, or events like Alice in Wonderland themed scavenger hunt downtown or something. They got you covered.
Hmm.
Uh, Orlando date night. They say that where to sip spooky Halloween cocktails at bars in Orlando. I just thought this would come full circle because we talked earlier about just everything's already Halloween
It
started and it's not
is.
even September yet, and here
Yeah.
we are already having places serving up Halloween themed drinks. So if you want to get a taste of what your libations are and all the funny ways that they theme, you bet you can check it out at OrlandoDateNight.com. They've already got decorations up this far in advance, so that's
Yeah.
awesome. Zombie eye bites, snake egg surprise, cauldron cooler, the skull of the dead. Oh yeah. So
Nice.
drink your alcohol out of beakers like from some mad scientist
Yeah, exactly.
cauldrons.
That
So
looks cool.
that's good. That's good stuff.
Hmm.
Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate you watching. And if you ever have any questions, that's what our phone numbers are here for. If you miss a chance to shoot us a comment in the comment section, we're really here for you. We really take calls. I just got someone who called from the stream last week when we were going over those buyer down payment assistance programs, So, hey, I've connected them with a great lender. So, yeah, really reach out to me. I'll help you find that home in 25-mile radius to Cinderella's Castle, and so will Virginia.
Absolutely.
Well, I think we covered a good range of stuff, so we'll just sign off for this time. Throw it over to Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, to sign us off. Take care.
See ya.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.